I am watching you, not with anger first, but with deep concern, because I see something forming in your life that can slowly take away what I have already placed in your hands. You are not being punished. You are being warned, and this moment matters more than you realize. If you stay until the end, you will understand exactly what must stop before it costs you a blessing you prayed for. This is not about fear, it is about protection, because I do not remove lightly, but I do correct when something sacred is being mishandled. Type Amen if you agree. What I am showing you is simple, and I will not hide it behind mystery. There is something in your behavior, your thinking, or your silence that is slowly disconnecting you from what I gave you. You think it is small, but I see the direction it leads, and I will not allow you to walk into loss without speaking first. I have invested too much in you to stay quiet while you drift away from alignment. So, I am speaking now, clearly, directly, so you can turn before something slips out of your life. There are moments when you feel a quiet uneasiness inside, and you brush it off as nothing. That feeling is not random. It is me trying to get your attention before things go too far. I do not shout every time. Sometimes I whisper, hoping you will notice the shift. But when you keep ignoring that inner signal, I begin to speak louder, not to scare you, but to pull you back. This is one of those louder moments, because you are closer than you think to crossing a line that will affect what you already have. Pause for a second and understand this truth deeply. I do not take away out of cruelty. I remove when something becomes harmful to your growth or when you begin to dishonor what was given with purpose. Every blessing carries responsibility, and when that responsibility is ignored repeatedly, a correction must come. Not because I want to hurt you, but because I refuse to let something sacred be turned into something careless. You are chosen, and chosen ones are held to a different level of awareness. If this is touching your heart right now, take a moment and gently like this video as a sign that you are ready to stay aligned and not miss what is meant for you. What you must see clearly is this. The thing you are doing, or avoiding, is not as harmless as it feels. It is shaping your path in a direction that slowly distances you from my presence. And when my presence is not felt strongly, everything else begins to weaken. Your peace becomes unstable, your clarity fades, and your strength starts to feel inconsistent. This is how loss begins, not suddenly, but through small steps that go unchecked. I have watched your struggles, your tears, your effort, and I have honored them by opening doors you once thought were impossible. But now I see a shift in you, a distraction, a pattern, or even a habit that is starting to pull you away from the discipline that brought you here. You cannot carry my blessing, and at the same time, entertain what slowly destroys it. There must be a decision, and it must happen now, not later. Type 777 if you trust God. You might be asking yourself silently why this feels so serious. It feels
Yeah, exactly. Why is this like feeling so serious right now? I'm even removing myself from where I was. So I don't know if I made this clear before, but that's really the question. Why is it sounding so clear? So you know, it is sounding so. That there's no way I can think that this is serious. Like wow, bro. You know, it is really sounding serious, man. Like the things I've been doing, the stuff. I'm now even removing myself from where I was to go. You know, But you must really, you must at least understand me, you know, like how